Hello, this is Henry. How can I help?
Hey, how's it going? I'm not sure if this is something you can help with, but I seem to have locked myself out of my rental car. I don't know if you guys do like getting into
Ooh.
cars or something.
Okay, that's difficult. I don't remember. I was told like either the police can help you with that. They will just slim jim the vehicle, so you can get the keys back. Other option would be to I think try to pick lock it yourself, which would
Yeah,
not
I
be very yeah.
don't know how to do that.
And I also know that I think there's something involving a tow that also works with that, but I would not know.
Yeah, I couldn't see any tow drivers around like on the directory, so I thought this was
Yeah, but
my
sadly,
next
like
best
I
bet.
don't. Yeah, I don't think we can. We haven't. Well, we haven't really done that type of stuff. So my suggestion would be to try and find a an officer who can open
Yeah,
the door for you.
I how what would I do? I go to police department or something? I don't know if it's
Three one
really a.
one.
Yeah, okay. Wasn't sure if it was 311 worthy, but I guess it's worth a try.
I mean, it's not 911 worthy, but 311 is your non-emergency
Yeah,
emergency, pretty much.
okay,
So
no worries. Okay, yeah,
yeah,
thanks for
right.
your help.
Sorry, I couldn't help, but yeah.
No,
Have a good
that's all
one.
good. Alright, thanks, bye. Hi, officer.
Oh, how's it going?
Yeah, could be better.
So what's the problem? Is the key expired or?
Yeah, it looks like it's expired. I don't know why, because I just hired this like 2 minutes ago, basically.
Okay,
I don't know if I had like an old key or something and it got muddled up.
Yeah, so 90% of the time you get given an already expired key. You'll just have to go inside next to the guy who you got it from, and he'll be able to give you a new key. I think it's like $15.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Alright, yeah, thanks for your help.
And if it doesn't start, you'll just have to put the key directly into the ignition and it'll restart for you.
Alright. Alright, looks like it's good now.
Awesome. You have a lovely day.
Yep, you too. Charlie 33, 1041.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, thanks. I was just gonna bring my car around the back.
25 with me in the motor pool once you got it parked.
temple. Hey.
Good morning.
Yeah,
All right,
morning.
so I have someone come up here that's going to help us out with our transport stuff.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So how are you doing with your 10 codes? Have you been studying them?
Yeah, I have been going through them.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to be testing you on 10 codes overall, not like last session, not this session. It's going to be one of those things where, because they're so hard to kind of, a lot of them are so hard to nail down till you do get practice with kind of doing it. So that's going to be a lot of self-teaching kind of thing. But can you tell me the difference between a 13 Alpha, 13 Bravo?
Okay, 13 Alpha is an officer down emergency. So that's if an officer has been downed and is, honestly, hang on, try and remember. Okay, I think it's if their life is in danger or their equipment is in danger or has been taken. And 13 Bravo is.
All right, wait. There's one more thing for 13 Alpha. That is this prison specific.
Prison specific.
This is kind of a weird trick, and it's not really a trick question because it is a real thing, but it's a weird one that you don't really think of until you're like, okay, yes, that's right.
Sorry, you've got me there.
What is that thing right there that has a big A on it?
Yeah, one of the towers.
What do the towers have in the top of them?
They've got rifles in them.
Mm-hmm. So those sniper rifles are very, very powerful. So if you are up there and you have one of those in your hands and you fall out of the tower, normally that would be a 13 Bravo. But because you have that rifle in your hands, that would immediately be a 13 Alpha.
Okay. Special case then.
Special case, just because the rifle, because like I said, that rifle is very powerful and we want to make sure that doesn't get into anyone's hands.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, go ahead with 13 Bravo.
13 Bravo, there's a few situations for that. One, if you've got someone who's punched down by an inmate but not injured with a weapon. If they're just knocked out. Otherwise, if they have an accident, like fall and get knocked out, that's also 13 Bravo. Or ejecting from your vehicle when you're outside the prison on duty.
Mm-hmm. So seatbelts. Seatbelts are a wonderful thing.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that's you got it pretty well. Easy way to think about it. 13 Alpha, you get beat down and they continue beating you. Your life is in danger. They take your equipment, or you follow the tower with the rifle.
Right.
Hey, go back to the fence. I'll come grab you there.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, sorry, not you.
Huh? Sorry,
George, get to the fence. All right, I'll be right back. George.
I don't know what's going on here.
That's fine. All right. So what we're going to be doing? All right. So you got the 13 Alpha, 13 Bravo stuff down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely seems like that you are retaining a lot of stuff that you're reading, which is definitely good. So what we're going to be doing right now is we are going to be doing a full-on practice of a transport. Okay. Obviously, the only exception will be without the police escort.
All right.
So what I would like you to do, actually, first thing, if you open up your dispatch.
Yep.
First I would like you to whenever you get on duty, like if I take you on again, I'm going to leave this up to you. I want you to do the thing with regards to our radio channel.
Yeah. What was it? The putting the DOC on it? Department of
Yeah,
Corrections.
the Department of Corrections.
Okay.
All right, beautiful. All right, now what I want you to do is with your dispatch still open.
Yep.
I want you to click on my name and put assign to unit. When it brings you up a little box of which unit, I want you to assign me to your unit. Perfect. All right, so do you see that new thing that just popped up?
Yeah.
I want you to open that up and do set call sign.
Okay.
Put FTO session, transport training. And you can even put City Hall if you like.
Right. Do I leave my call sign in there as well?
No. You can you get rid of that.
All right.
Actually, sorry, could you put a 1091 transport training? Or even just get rid of the transport and just put 1091.
Okay, sure.
Perfect. All right. All right, so we have an inmate who has a court case getting ready, okay? So what we're going to do is, what I want you to do is I want you to get one of the vehicles prepped, and I want you to go and put it into position like what I showed you yesterday.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
No. One of the transport vehicles.
Oh. Oh yeah. Sorry.
All right, flip the vehicle around so it's facing towards the front gate.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so you got the vehicle set. Now, what are the steps for doing a transport?
Okay, we check where the prisoner is and if they're ready to go, and give them notice of, when we're leaving.
So you went up. You told the inmate that, hey, you're awake? Okay, good. We're going to be leaving at X amount of time. Go ahead and go get changed. Okay, what's the next step?
Next step is to get in touch with PD and check if they're available and what support they can provide.
All right, perfect. All right, so I'm sure you saw I have someone that is going to be here that is going to assist with this, so that you can actually get some of the feel for everything. Okay.
Yep. Right. So we.
Oh wait, sorry. I got some food for you here. I'm just gonna slip in your pockets.
Oh yeah.
All right, there you go.
All right, thanks.
All right, now follow me. So now we're going to go, and now we're ready. We're going to go get the inmate. And so obviously she is not in Gen Pop because she's not an actual inmate. So now at this point, I'm going to let you just kind of do everything. I want to see how you kind of do it right up till we pretty much get her into the vehicle, okay?
Yeah, all right.
Bother selling a greenhouse if the greenhouse is about stock.
All right, her name is George.
Okay. What is going on with these stores?
It's okay. You go take care of George. I'll take care of the door.
All right.
This man won't sell me a greenhouse.
Hi, George. Hi, my name's Anna. How are you going?
I'm alright. This man's scamming me though. He never sells me a greenhouse.
Really?
And also, why can you buy a beehive? Where do you buy bees from? Because it would look kind of crazy if you go onto the internet and just search into a web browser bees and then click the for sale button. Like, you can't just go on the internet and be like, hello, I'd like to order 50 bees, please. It doesn't make sense. Where do you get bees from? Where do bees come from?
Beehives?
That's what I mean. You can buy the beehives, but you can't buy bees.
Okay, so George, we're supposed to be taking you to City Hall, right?
Yes.
For a thing.
I have a court case today.
Okay, court case, great. So you're changed and ready to go?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and we're standing inside the cafeteria right now.
Okay.
I'm in the area. This is Ernesto, and he is trying to sell me foodage. And nutritionage.
Nice.
Wait, that's the same as foodage.
Alright, so to transport you today, I'm going to first need to put you in soft cuffs, so yeah, I'll be doing that now.
Oh yay! Here are my wrists.
Okay, thank you.
Tim, it's been so long since I've had to have cuffs on.
Mm-hmm.
We're going back to the old days.
Okay, yeah, I'll need to do a search on you as well, so about to search you now.
I have like 5 spanners and an Allen key on me. But Tim said I'm allowed to have that in prison for some inexplicable
Yeah, don't
reason.
worry about
I'm allowed
taking
to have
anything off of her.
Pencils.
Yeah, I'm not going to take your tools off you.
I'm a mechanic.
All right, so finish searching. Yes, nothing to be worried about there. So, okay, so you're ready to go if you're... We don't, like, escort them, they walk themselves out, right?
No, you since now with this, because George is being very cooperative, and
I
you'll
am
find that
cooperative.
most inmates, when they're on their way to the court, because this is where they're going to try to prove their innocence, or try to get a reduction of a sentence or something like that, they'll usually be pretty friendly, so you can let them just walk on their own. If they end up being a bunch of dick bags, then you can escort them.
Damn, that's a bad word.
Yeah, okay. Right, so ready to go? Guess you'll follow me.
Free to go. Why is this door always locked? I always go for the locked door instead of the unlocked one.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll take care of the doors.
Okay, sure.
You focus on the inmate.
Okay.
I am a prisoner of war. Not of war, a prisoner of Los Santos.
Right. Okay, through this way.
Oh, look at this car. Since when has this car been here?
I'm not
pretty
sure
cool.
actually. Right, we'll be taking this
Oh, look at
transport
this.
over here.
Yippee, van time.
Okay, I'm just going to escort you and put you into the van here.
Is this
Before
the
you do
candy
that,
van?
what is
Yeah.
something that you want to do?
Oh, yes, sorry, I need to sort out your paperwork first.
And now we're just
I-
going to talk it through. What would you do?
Right, so I'd put down transport and then George's state ID.
Okay, now how would you figure out her state ID?
I'm guessing I'll look it up in the MDW.
Yeah. So her name is Georgia Goodman.
That's me.
Okay, so it's 13279.
Is that correct, George?
I wasn't listening. What'd you say?
So 13279.
Oh yeah, that's me.
All right, so what do you put in for your paperwork?
It's transport space and the state ID.
Perfect. All right, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, be escorting you and put you into the back of the vehicle here.
Road trip. Whee! Oh, it's so comfy back here. Wow.
All right, so I'll do the driving, because this part here will kind of be like a show and tell type thing.
Yeah, right.
But so you would usually be going up into the driver's seat, and now I would just hop up in the passenger seat. Would that be okay? If this was a real
No,
transport.
you need someone in the back keeping an eye on the prisoner.
Perfect. Good. All right. Now for this, I'm going to have you get into the passenger seat just so you can kind of keep watch. You can chit chat with George if you like, but just kind of keep watching, and yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I like chit chat.
And also, your lethal would be in the glove box. It's not actually there because we're not taking lethals out today, because I'm not going to have someone shoot George.
You never know. I was shot last week.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
It's a long story. I'm also, I have a broken arm at the moment. I probably should have mentioned that before you put the cuffs on me. Because I'm supposed to be wearing an air cast, but I took it off because it hurts.
Okay, George. Okay. All right, so at this point here, we're all set up. This is where we'd be like, hey, PD, we're ready to go. Hopefully they're here at this point. If not, they'd be like, okay, we're going to be there in five mics. They show up. We're all linked up. We're like, okay, we're going to City Hall. Usually let the PD kind of call out the route. So what I want you to do as well is call out the turns that we're going to take, okay? So as we take turns, say it, and also when we arrive at location. and also when we depart. So go ahead.
Okay, so we're saying on the radio, okay, right, 1033 +1 inmate, 76 City Hall.
All right, perfect. All right, we're heading out now. So when we're going, who's ever in charge of the of this? Oh, sorry, my brain is still not working right now. Who's ever in charge of the transport? They will decide on what we do. What we're going to do is we're going to go just code 2, so that's just lights. What's code 3?
Lights and sirens.
Yeah, so they'll decide if we're going to go code 2 or code 3. And then we go. An important thing to remember. While we have the lights on, we can go through red lights and intersections, but the big important thing is to make sure that you
Yes,
hit off your
use the
horn. That way, exactly. And also, there's no taking shortcuts through the fucking sand and all that. You gotta take the roads.
Sorry, were you saying you wanted me to call out turns on the radio?
Yes, call it turns on the radio.
Okay, right onto
This is
Sonora
what we're going to
Freeway.
be. Yeah, because this is what will actually be happening on the transport itself. And they'll usually also they'll set a speed limit for what we're going to do. But we're not going to worry about that too much right now because we're alone. But you can have little conversations with George while you're, quote unquote, in the back and such. And
Left
Yeah, right.
southbound on Los Santos Freeway, heading towards the city. Speed of 80 miles an hour and climbing.
Okay, George. Okay, George.
Okay.
You're not a EMS anymore.
Oh. What did you say your name was? I forgot. Not
It's
you, Tim.
Anna.
I know you're Tim. You're Anna. Hello.
Anna Chaikelson.
Hello.
Hi. So, how did Tim drag you into this?
He texted me. Because
Okay.
he knows I'm having better to do with my life anymore.
Okay. You could
He
always
didn't deny that.
take up bee farming or bee harvesting. I
Well,
don't
I
know. What do
could,
they call
but
it?
how- I-
Beekeeping. That's it.
I don't know where you get bees from, though. That's the problem. You can't just go on the internet and, like, on the internet they have, like, the tabs at the top, like, photos, videos, and then there's one that just says shopping. If you type in bees and then click the shopping tab, it's not going to come up with actual bees, is it? Like, how do you...
Yeah, maybe.
Do I need to put, like, an ad on Craigslist or something and be like, bees wanted, spacious one-bed apartment for bees, It doesn't make sense.
All right, continue with comms.
Yeah, sorry.
I am being a distraction.
It's a very good distraction.
Thank you.
Left alters. Oh, no, sorry, I'm looking at GPS. Okay, taking left. Right. Castaway. From its Rockford Drive.
Are we going backwards? It feels like we're going backwards. This feels weird.
Yes.
All right, so we're at the
Right.
location. What do you do?
Okay, 1033 plus one inmate, 23 City Hall.
Or for something like this, you can just be like 1091 is 23 at City Hall.
Right, yeah, that works.
What's a 91?
Your face
Transport.
is 91.
I am not 91. I'm 20 years old. How dare you? You're
Alright.
the one who's closer to 91. Thank you very much.
All right, so this part here, this is pretty much where we're going to do the walkthrough, talk through stuff. So at this point here, this is where we have it up. The PD is usually going to try to secure the area as much as they can. From here, you're going to remove the inmate from the back of the truck, from the back of the van.
Yeah, right.
Let me out.
Alright, George, going to get you out of there.
Do I need to duck? Am I going to bonk my head?
Yeah, watch your head.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. 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 Hello.
No running off again.
Hello. Hello. I would never run off. Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
You're very excited to be here.
I'm very excited to be here. Yes. I feel very attached to you currently.
Oh, right.
All right, now follow me this way.
Come
Come this way.
Sorry, didn't realize
Thank
I was still
you.
grabbing onto you.
Yes, I was on a leash. I was like being treated like a dog.
So
I've
once
never
we
been down here before.
so we have it where the person who's driving will always park the vehicle back into the parking spot as soon as the inmate is away. Make sure to lock the door. Then we bring the person into here.
Ooh, this is lovely. What does this say? Cell room. That's locked. Well, this is a lovely painting. Look at that. I don't know what it's of, but it kind of looks like Stonehenge if it wasn't so. Oh, we're going in here. Never mind. Ooh, cells.
Then you
Oh.
bring her in here, and then you would
there I
place
was
it into the
arrested.
cell. Don't need to put her in a cell right now, but once she is in the cell and the
God.
cell door is locked, you can take the cuffs off of her.
Right.
Once the judge is ready, that's where you go and you place her back in cuffs, and then you take her out of cell, and then you bring her up this.
Okay, we're going this way. Oh, stairs. This is a lot of stairs. Are you expecting me to walk up all of these?
Yes, George.
Do you want me to carry you?
So many stairs. Who's this? Looks like my grandfather. Not Derek. Derek looks nothing like him. Hello, Your Honor. Oh, it's empty. This is eerie.
So then you would bring the accused up over to here.
My name's George, not accused.
And at this point here, this is where you would cuff them to the table, and you would take them out of their cuffs. Okay.
Alright. Okay,
Let me be free.
I'm going to uncuff you now.
Ah, free wrists. Lovely.
Right. And cuff her to the table then?
Yes.
Okay. Right, do I just do it like this or?
So you do it like that,
Ah, okay.
and then yeah. Then once everything is,
Thank you,
sometimes
Marcus.
during deliberations, what they'll have you do, sometimes they'll let the accused stay up here, and sometimes they'll have you take them down to the back downstairs. Oh, what the? That's an interesting.
Now that's what you call a mugshot. Why was my mugshot not like that?
All right, go ahead. And so now the sentence has been rendered, and we're going to be going back up to the prison now.
Am I guilty? Oh no.
So you take care of that. I'm gonna go place the vehicle and get it ready.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, going to uncuff you from the table and put you in soft cuffs again.
For this as well,
Yippee.
just make sure that don't bring her outside until the transport says that it is you're good to
Do you know
go.
what I think you should have?
Because
I
we
think you
don't
should
want to
have
have
the
a whole
pink
bunch of
fluffy
moving things
ones.
happen at once, because that's how some people end up getting kidnapped or released
Much
accidentally.
more kinder on my
10-4.
arms.
Right, I've got to get used to talking to people on the radio as well as in front of me.
Oh yeah, and I'm quite a yapper as well.
Alright, I'm gonna put you in soft cuffs again.
I mean, I'm guilty. Am I being sent back to prison? The heck?
Yeah, afraid so.
Oh no. How long did I get on my sentence?
I know.
Transport is ready, and we're ready for the inmate.
I've already served
10-4.
9 years.
Yeah, Charlie 33 plus 1 inmate, 76 transport.
Yippee! Transport!
Okay, we're on the way.
Whoa, look at this TV. Can we watch, what should we watch? Who's in the film Robots? It's a good film.
But no.
It's like 2005 little animated kids film. It's very good.
I don't remember.
It's where the quote "upgrades people upgrades" is from. It's a good quote. Upgrades people upgrades. I would like to be upgraded. Upgrades people upgrade. I bet you Tim has seen that film. Tim, have you ever seen the 2005 film Robots? Like a little animated kids show. It's very good.
I have not.
How have you not seen a movie that I've seen? It's crazy.
Hey. Hang on a sec. So, would I be on radio saying I'm here at the transport, or is that just like
No,
overkill?
and I was going to say too. So the one time that you wouldn't really do like 76 into the transport or 23 at transport, for this you wouldn't. It would just be, hey, we're ready for the transport. You just be like 10-4,
Yeah,
and then
alright.
you can start moving out. Yeah, this is one of those weird kind of things for that, just because there'd be a lot of people kind of waiting and stuff. Everyone kind of knows where you are and what you're doing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I'll get George in the back then.
You have goose. You have goose.
Okay, time
you have,
to go for a ride again. Oh, hang on.
You have
What?
7F7.
What? Hang on.
This is a lovely bush. Very comfy.
Yeah, what she had. Oh, sorry. Alright. Jeez.
Upgrades, people. Upgrade. That's gonna be stuck in my head now. This is Tim's. All of this is Tim's fault. Now I've got robots stuck in my
All
head.
right, so now at this point here, what you would do is once the inmate is loaded up and all COs are accounted for inside the vehicles, what you do is you would get over radio and say like, inmate is loaded up and we are ready to roll. So go ahead and try to do that.
Right, inmate is loaded up and we're ready to roll.
All right, so at that point there, you'll see a bunch of fuckery kind of go on in front of us with all the different vehicles kind of trying to get into a position. They will tell us what position we're going to be getting into, and then we would go and pretty much make our way back to the prison.
Yeah, okay. Okay, if we're...
And so oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, I was forgetting if with these things, with the transport, if I'm meant to be saying, 1091 is, 76, or if I'm just like, my call sign is, 76 to the prison.
Yeah, for this, because it's not an individual thing, it's a group thing. So that will be who's ever the lead, or the most likely the PD will be like, hey, blah blah blah, we're ready to roll out. Just start rolling out. You'll see it'll look. It makes sense when you see it all kind of moving, but it's like right now it's like who's ever in charge will say 76 into the prison.
I am in charge.
All right.
Yeah, that's how you got yourself in that position, isn't it, George?
That's crazy. That's okay. I'm being quiet now.
I'm sorry, George.
You hurt my feelings.
Feelings or feeling?
Do I not have multiple feelings? I only am capable of having one feeling. Which feeling am I is the one that I still have then? Sadness? Is Benji around? I haven't seen Benji in ages. I
No,
miss Benji.
Benji is not.
Oh.
I was going to be
Okay.
doing this training with him, but
Right, Harwick Avenue.
Well, Benji missed out then, didn't he? That's a shame. Now I get to be a prisoner again, which I do not miss in the slightest. Mind you, at least I was safe when I was in prison. I wasn't being shot every 5 seconds. Because that's the thing that's happening.
wait, really?
Yeah. I've been stabbed twice and shot 5 times. No, wait, 4 or 5? 4. 4 times.
Right, left onto Los Santos Freeway.
And also when you're doing the transport as the people with the inmate in the back, we try to stay on the right-hand most lane, because what that's going to do is that's going to give PD a chance to pass us by on the left-hand side if anything kind of pops up in that.
Yeah, sure.
Which lane is the fast lane in America? Is it right or left?
Left.
Oh, oh look, there's EMS. Oh dear, we crashed them. I will say hello to the EMS. Hello, EMS. I wonder who that was. Was it Wade? Wade. It wasn't Wade. It might have been Wade, actually.
Man, these locals are driving terrible today.
Yeah, they really don't like lights, and they really don't like lights and sirens.
You
Lights
guys
and
driving
sirens is a
northbound on the
deadly
freeway?
combination for locals.
10-4, we're doing 1091 training with new cadet.
And me.
Copy. It looks so much like the LSSD paddy wagon we thought it got stolen for a second.
10-4.
What is a 91, apart from you just insulting me?
It's
I
what
never
we're
learned
doing
that.
now.
Because 1090 is a store robbery. Are we robbing something?
We're robbing you of your time.
Oh my goodness.
So the one thing that does make things a little challenging is we don't have blips on the GPS. So things like that can happen where they're kind of going like, "Oof, is that DOC or is that someone else that stole the vehicle?"
Okay.
I remember when you used to have blips. They were like orange, weren't they?
I don't think I was ever around for it.
What?
Left Route
Do you
68.
remember when doctors used to not have blips? Doctors stole the DOC of their blips. It's crazy.
I think so. So at this point here, you'll see the police kind of flying around, blocking off traffic for us coming up here. They'll also come up here to secure the prison area. So what would usually happen is they would have us stop and wait right here while they go and secure the perimeter, and then they're like, okay, we're good to go to move inside. Sometimes you might ask, like, hey, am I good to move inside, or do you want me to wait here? And they will kind of instruct you of what to do. Once it's all good to go, they'll be like, you are clear to move in. So you can either do the 23 here, or like what I used to do is just inside.
home sweet home.
It was your home for a while, wasn't it?
It was.
All right. So at this point here, what you do is you would hand over your lethal, because again, remember, lethals cannot go into gem pop area. So boom, you just did that. Then go ahead and continue on. We'll bring her back to the same place that we picked her up from.
Right. With the radio, so it's what, Charlie 33, 1091. You know, out the prison, or I don't know. I'm getting muddled with how many codes I need to say for this one.
No, that's okay. Just keep it simple. Just do 1091, 23 Bolingbroke. Or you know what? To be honest, you probably wouldn't even need to do it. It'd probably be said by someone else.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, George, let's get you out of here.
Hello.
Right. Watch your head.
I didn't bonk my head today. We.
All right, now
You
before
spin me
one thing I
round.
will say is before we bring the inmate inside, what is something that you think we should do probably at this point right here?
Let me go.
Potentially search again. You know, someone might have
Well,
slipped on
that-
something.
Well, that would have happened back at the
Oh,
courthouse. But like
wait.
right now,
Do you
what
do
is
like
what
the
is something
reverse of the transport paperwork?
perfect? Do you know how to do that?
Is it just the same thing again?
It's
Like
exactly the same
transport
thing.
and the
Yeah.
state ID? Okay.
Yep, correct. One thing. Actually, no, we'll just finish this off, and I'll say the next part.
Okay, so
Yeah, you
We're going-
go ahead and continue.
alright, so yeah, I guess we'll head back into the prison now.
Yippee.
Through here.
Whee! I remember back in the day, this used to be how you would get to the medical ward.
Okay, which way did we go again? I think it was this way.
Just this first door right here.
Oh, right.
Oh my god, it's my friend. Hi, buddy. I'm coming back to talk to you about greenhouses and beehives.
All right, at this point here, you would probably go and just give one last cursory search, just because she is now in Gen Pop,
Yeah.
and then you would uncuff and.
Okay, I'm just going to do a search for you.
Why is the fresh fruit stored in here with the fish? Makes no sense. Actually, why is the fish
That's
in here in
done.
boxes? Put the fish in the fridge.
Right, so it's okay to uncuff her now, right?
Yep, because
Free
she
to
is
go.
standing inside the
DOC from
cafeteria.
PD?
Yep.
DOC send.
Right,
Are you
uncuffing
currently at the prison?
10-4.
Copy. I'm about to send up a Blake Jake for burglary.
10-4. Thank you. He's going to be a little bit lonesome. I'm doing some FTO stuff, and it's going to be some MDW training with him, I could add.
Copy. That's fine. He has about 20 months.
10-4. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, boom. So there you go. Yeah. All right. Well, George, thank you very much. It's always
Yeah,
nice
thanks.
having you help out like that.
You did amazing.
It definitely adds to the realism of the thing. It makes you actually see some of the things instead of just having to try to visualize it in your head.
I am a real criminal.
True. Are you going for an expungement at all?
I don't know because I can't get cleared of corruption and murder, so I'd have to do a whole pardon thing, and honestly, I don't know if I can be bothered.
Yeah.
People are always going to know me as, oh, you're the one who helped Kurt Ambrose, so
Yeah.
I don't see the
Even though they
point.
don't know the story of you just being manipulated and stuff. But
Exactly. People are always so quick to jump to conclusions, but
well, at least you got people like Steve Hayes and that. And,
oh, you haven't heard, have you? Then
what?
he's left the city.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Mhm.
Oh.
And I don't know Stephen Hayes anyway. I don't know who he is. Never met the guy.
Okay. Yeah. Let's.
Let me out.
What the fuck? Yeah, I gotta come through the right door.
Ah, right.
That's fucked. That's weird.
Hector left. Free to go.
All right,
Someone's yelling.
we'll walk her up to the gate. Again, George, thank you very much for the help with this.
Thank you. I'm not sure what I'm thanking you for, but thank you. And I wish you all the best of luck with your training because you're a very good DOC so far. You're going to be an amazing DOC, and not you,
Aw,
you're already an
Thanks,
amazing
George.
DOC.
I
but
appreciate it.
You're welcome. Oh, and have a great day.
You too.
Yeah, same to you.
Bye bye.
All right, let's
now
go.
I'm in prison where I belong.
All right, go ahead and grab the vehicle, the vehicle, and put it back to where it belongs.
Sure. Right. See ya.
I'll grab this door. Oh, never mind. You got it. Good job.
But yeah, I should probably eat as well.
Yeah. Once you get a little bit of food into you, what I'd like you to do is go back to open up the dispatch.
Yeah.
Click on the unit that we think. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So on
Sorry.
the dispatch, what
Yeah,
we would
yeah,
usually
sorry,
do at this point
dispatch.
here, because we're done, we would disband it, but we're not going to disband it. What I want you to do is just take away the 1091 training City Hall and just put FTO session. Perfect. All right. How was that for you?
Trying to do the comms while driving and talking to someone in the back, to be honest, is a bit challenging.
Yeah, it will be. And even though you usually won't be doing the comms while you're, talking with someone in the back, you will find when you're in the back and you're chatting up the inmate, because sometimes they will be very chatty, sometimes they won't be. So even if you're in the front and you're trying to do comms, it is very distracting. Wait till you do it with a bus and you have like 4 or 5 people in the bus with you and they're all yelling and chatting and you're trying to listen to comms at the same time. It gets very distracting.
Yeah,
One thing I do
imagine.
Yeah, one thing I do want to say though is great job with how you talked with her. You were very kind. Now, obviously, I don't know if you're just doing it just because she was, just a normal person. She wasn't an actual inmate and stuff. But the way you were talking with her is great. Talk with everyone the way that you just talked with George.
Okay, that's good.
Because remember.
I think
Sorry,
I'll
go
do
ahead.
the same to the other inmates as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, because if you quote unquote say try to like swing your dick around to be like, I'm a fucking DOC, you're an inmate, fuck you type thing, that will go very badly for you. You will most likely get attacked and all those kind of things. I've been here for a while, and I've only ever been attacked once. I think that was because the person was literally just looking for someone to attack. You treat everyone kindly. I'm a big. Oh, sorry, my brain is still not fucking working. You get people time off. People will recognize you and be like, "Oh, hey, that's the person that got me time off. They're going to be nice to me, so I'll be nice to them." And you'll see it'll work. It'll work really well in your favor. Have you looked over have you looked at the MDW much at all?
A little bit, not heaps the last few days.
Have you created yourself an external link?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, you can do some of that stuff when you have some downtime, kind of go over in that. But what I'd like you to do now, go ahead and open up your MDW.
Actually, do you mind
you know
if we
the-
take a 5-minute break quickly?
Oh, yeah, if you need to, go for it. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead and
alright.
just
No
make
worries.
sure that you do the radio and you put the stuff on dispatch.
Right, okay. Okay, Charlie 33, 10-7.
Charlie 99, same traffic.
Charlie 33, back 10-8.
Charlie 99, same traffic. Yeah, just meet me. Come back over here in front of the vehicles.
Hey, we're meant to be 10-6 on the dispatch, right? For the training.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, alright.
Sorry, just give me a moment. Can you tell me a difference between a 77 78?
77's need backup, not an emergency, and 78's backup emergency.
What would constitute a 77 call versus a 78 call?
I would think 78's is like if people are being shot at. 77 might be just something's escalating that need help with it, but it's not like a life-threatening situation.
Yeah, like if you see a weapon in a possession of someone who should not have a weapon, i.e. Inmate, or if you see someone ramping into the prison, that would be a call. And then that would obviously be for within the DOC, and then from there we would, depending on the situation, we would probably get PD down here as well. If it gets, especially when it comes to 78's call. With 77s, it would be, yeah, like you said, it could just be like, hey, a situation is escalating, like you said, and just need to get more kind of hands on, because that might just help kind of de-escalate that situation. All right, let's do. Did we do a walk around the perimeter last time?
We did a walk around some areas. I don't know if we went all the way around the perimeter.
Okay, Actually, you know what? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to, because yeah, we only got about half hour left. MDW stuff. So go ahead and pull out your MDW.
Yep.
All right. Now, how familiar are you with the MDW? Do you know it decently, or are you still kind of like figuring it all out?
I don't know. I mean, I've looked at things on it, but I haven't really done anything with creating reports, if that's what you mean.
Okay. So what we'll do is so the main search bar,
Yep.
if you scroll down, you can see a bunch of different things. You can obviously see, like, you know, the docket criminal, docket civil, docket CAF. I'm not even sure what that one is. Administrative
Yeah.
hearings. Then you can see DOC reports, DOC medical report, DOC notices. Also, you should be able to see Bolingbroke inmate profiles. That is something that you can look at, and that's mostly with like our lifers or people that are in here for a long time. And we will make up little profiles on people. So just like good to know facts on people. But what I would like you to do is open up a DOC reports.
Right.
And in there is where you can kind of see like all the different reports that people make. So whenever we have an incident inside the prison, this is where, you know, this is pretty much the reports that kind of come with it. They're always kind of good to kind of glance over whenever you come on shift. Just look it up and see if anything new has been made.
Yeah, I have tried to keep an eye on those.
Okay, nice. Same thing with DOC medical reports. This is another thing that might not see. So if like say look at like if you see the DOC medical reports, there's one for fear. And so because there's no DOC on duty, we weren't really notified, or at least us on our level weren't notified. A higher command might have been. So you'd be able to see like, hey, this is another situation that happened that DOC just weren't around for.
Right.
And then with the DOC notices, this is where you will see a lot of the information that's kind of good to know. Just for certain little things that Oh, a big one too. Down near the bottom, you should see reports shared with me.
Yeah. Looks like I don't have anything shared with me yet.
Yeah. So you will see that will, like, you will get a notification on your phone, and also yeah, when you go and click on that, you'll see obviously there will be some things that'll get brought up. All right, let's see here. All right, now back up towards where the search bar is. You see those 3 solid lines?
Yep.
So go ahead and click on that, and this is where you can see say new DOC reports, new DOC notices, and then, you know, down in the documents there is the Department of Corrections thing, which will have a whole bunch. That's where your SOPs are, and that's where a lot of those other things kind of are. Like, wow, come on, English. It's pretty much where all the information that you really kind of need will be in there.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, what I want you to do is go to DOC reports. And once you're there, in the search bar, I want you to type in training. And you should see one that says DOC training report.
Yes. Got that.
Actually, wait. You know what? We're not going to do that one. Let's All right, actually, so go ahead, put training back into the search bar and go to the very bottom. Should be one from Maxwell.
All right, got
Should
that.
be, yeah, 2939 is the DOC report.
Yep.
So in here, this is where we kind of put a lot of the, this is where we'll put a lot of people's training reports of when they go and write stuff up. And yeah. So what I'm going to have you do is look those over a little bit, just kind of get a gist for how people have done that. Now you will also see that there is a million different ways to write a report, like your narrative. I like to put as much information as possible in because, like, if you look down at mine from when I did my training, it is very lengthy. I like to put as much information in there as humanly possible because I like to paint a full picture. You don't have to do that. You can, what you can do is you can write something that's just very short and simple. You can simply just say, hey, this is the incident that happened. This is how I responded. These are the things I kind of did. Have you taken any pictures or anything yet at this time?
Yeah, I do have one picture I took, about the evidence with the taser stuff.
Okay. Did you collect evidence as well?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I did put, I think I did put evidence in the report here. It was probably the other one.
Okay, have you written a report yet?
No, I haven't written a report.
Okay, so what I would like you to do is inside of that that training report thing, you can either do that now if you like, or you can maybe wait till we go off duty, or you can do it before your next kind of session. Write up a little report about the transport that we did.
Yeah,
You'll write it up as if Georgia Goodman was was an inmate going up for a sentencing hearing, and just kind of describe everything that kind of happened from even though nothing really happened. You can just be like, we picked her up at this time, we drove her down, gave her a little tour of the place, and then kind of came back. Something just very kind of simple.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I might do that off duty. It's probably easier.
Yeah, and again, you can do as much detail as you want or as little detail. Just make sure that the big thing is make sure that the main points are in there. So, like the name Georgia Goodman was an inmate going for training. 10-9. Wow. Oh my God. Sorry. Give me one sec.
So, do I have to add
Yeah.
myself as an officer involved, and then that gives me an option to add a statement?
No. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yeah, all right.
And then you should see yourself where you're able to actually start writing things in there.
Yeah, all right. I'll do that later then.
Yeah. Now, is there any questions kind of with anything that we did done with that? Oh my fucking God. English, I swear to God. It's the only language I speak, but I do it horribly sometimes.
That's right.
Do you have
It
any
is
questions
early.
with what we've... Yeah. Well, I mean, when I first got your text, it was 3:30 in the morning for me, so I'm...
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I do want to get you through training. I won't be waking up again like this during the week.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, wait. No, I do have a burning question. That court case on Friday, right? Was that... I would be interested in joining the transport for that, if that's an option.
Yeah, no, that is definitely an option. So I am going to be there for sure. And since I'll be there, that means that you'll be able to get there. And you know what? And we will be able to go through kind of everything that we did today. but for real.
Yeah, okay, that would be great.
Have you seen the weapons locker yet?
I think I did get shown it during onboarding. I probably
Alright.
couldn't tell you exactly where it
Yeah,
is right now.
let's go for it again. Follow me.
Yeah. Actually, how early would I have to get here for that, the court stuff? Like, what time would I need to get to the prison if I'm doing that?
So I am going to be here at least an hour and a half before. So if you show up around that, as soon as you see me on duty, so was it? It's 5 p.m. Eastern, I believe. So I'll be here by like 3:30. By like 3:30 Eastern.
Okay. That's Friday afternoon.
Yeah. Now, with regards to these weapons as well, this weapons locker, do not talk about it around inmates. Do not let inmates know that we have this here.
Sure.
What we have been trying to do is treat it as if it's the PD that are giving us the weapons, because if inmates find out that we have a weapons locker and someone gets, say, held hostage, they can potentially get you to bring you up to the weapons locker to take out weapons,
Right.
which will severely increase the that oh my god factor of everything.
I'm guessing the inmates know that there's like sniper rifles in the towers though, right? But they're not easy to get to.
Potentially, but we don't really, we don't even really talk about those with
Fair enough.
around them either.
Get that.
Yeah, so if you look inside of that gun rack right there, you'll see that there's one pistol and one box of ammo.
Yeah, right.
All right, so if you go back into your MDW and you have it on the DOC reports,
Yes.
click on the armory. Or sorry, type in armory in the search bar, then click on the DOC armory.
All right, got that.
All right, if you scroll down the left-hand side, you'll see all the little things with the blue check marks and people's names and such.
Yep.
So, what that pretty much means is whenever we are taking out weapons from the weapons locker, we mark down who has what weapons, and we leave the blue checks as a blank white square. So you can just you can open up one of the other, or you can just you can copy one of the other reports, and you can paste it into a new one that you make. So if you are ever told, hey, you're gonna go get all the weapons for this transport, you would make up one of these notes where you'd put all this information in. You would uncheck the blue check marks, and then you would put down a CO's name with what weapon they have, because all the weapons are marked usually 1 through 7.
Right.
And then once those weapons are returned, and you can confirm that those weapons are returned, you go ahead and put in the blue marks.
Yeah, okay.
All right, if you click back onto DOC notices, and you see the inmate transport log. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Go ahead and click on that.
Yep, got that.
All right, then again, on the left-hand side, you can see all the stuff kind of written down there, okay? And as you can see, so whenever we are doing things like, say, food trucks, or we are going and taking people down to the courthouse and such, this is where you'd put in the information. You would put down the inmate's name. You would put down what you're doing. You'd put down yourself if you are the supervisor for it. You put in the time that you are leaving, and then you put in the time that you return. This is something that's kind of been newer for us to be doing, so sometimes people forget. But yeah, just letting you kind of get the heads up, since you are, starting off, get you kind of in the right foot in the door type thing.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Do you have any kind of questions with regards to the MDW kind of stuff? I know it's very kind of fast and very fast in that, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you really seem like you are picking up on things pretty quickly, and you retain your knowledge pretty well.
All right. I think I'm just a bit unclear about how to edit things in some cases. You know, like this transport log, do you just like start clicking that and typing into it, or what?
So you can go ahead and click on any part of that log, and it'll say edit, and then you can go ahead and edit it, and that's when you go ahead and you go down to the next free space and start typing in your information.
Not sure if I'm able to edit it. Do you have to okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not letting me edit it.
Wait, like you're just clicking on it, and it's not bringing you up a screen that has cancel submit down in the bottom right corner?
No. Maybe I've just got to refresh it or something.
Yeah, and that is the inmate transport log, correct?
I think so. I'll double check.
If you look at the tab that's opened, it should say inmate transport log number 48154 DOC notices.
Yeah, I've got that.
And then if you click on, say, any of the rectangle parts down there, it should open it up.
It's not doing it for me.
That's weird. Okay. Actually, it might be because you're not, it might be your rank. Yeah, because I know there are some things that are rank sensitive. So, so that could definitely be the thing where it might just be you might need to either wait till you get solo or become a full officer before you can edit that. I'll check with someone to make sure.
Yeah,
but,
I can edit the training report, so I'm probably just not allowed to touch some things.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because if you have non-solo cadets going and mess around with things, it could definitely, just make a mess of some things.
All right.
I just want to see here. Right, so today. All right, so today your radio stuff is still getting good. Obviously, with distractions like people talking, it can definitely be a little bit distracting. I thought that you handled the transport stuff very well. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it sometime when we can actually even go pick up a individual from one of the police stations and do a transport that way. That'll be an interesting thing to do. That's how I did that was my very first transport. I had no training on transport at all. They're like, "Hey, we're going to go pick up an inmate. I want you to just do it for me, and I want to see how you do." And I'm like, okay."
All right.
Like I had never put anyone in a vehicle or anything at this point, so it was very much a nice learning opportunity.
Yeah, I'm glad I got a couple practice runs at it.
Yeah. Right. So your vehicle transport stuff, you're doing pretty good at that. Your radio comms again, you're doing pretty good with that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how much I had to do with the comms when driving. Like if I have to constantly be like, we're going down this street, we're still going down this street, we're passing this thing, or if that's just a cop thing.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean because I had those same kind of questions. Now when we're doing the transport like that, say if we're just doing a DOC one, we'll probably get you to do the comms, and the only reason doing that is just get you comfortable with doing comms. But you will see there will usually be someone designated to do the comms, which will usually, when we're doing one of those transports, it will probably be a PD or one of the supervisors will be like, "Hey, this person's doing comms for this." So at that point that's when you would be getting on the comms. The most important thing is when you're making a turn and when you're going onto the things, when you're leaving the place and when you get to a spot. If there are like long kind of lulls, you can kind of say, yes, still heading down Great Ocean Highway. And if you see a big landmark, you can be like passing by the airfield or the military base, those kinds of things.
Yeah, okay. So it's just kind of as needed,
Yeah.
don't have to do it every 2 seconds.
Yeah. It's not like PD comms when you're in a chase because, I mean, they're, go all left, right, center. I'm sure if you've ever listened to Channel 1, it can be very hectic. But this is a very planned, very kind of normal kind of day kind of thing, not oh my god, we don't know what's going on type thing like with the PD. Do you have any other questions for me for today at all?
Okay, so I've got to do a report in that training report and I guess just read over stuff again in the MTW.
Yeah. And once you have that report done, just send me a text. I'll take a kind of look over it. So for your next sessions, do what you did before. Put it into that the email chain the same way that you did that first time. It was weird because I didn't see it. Although to be fair, I was just getting off duty when you were putting it up there, and that's because I had to wake up early again to try to sort some stuff out with Benji. That's the only reason I even got on duty that day. But so do that again, and what you can do as well, and I highly recommend it, is go into the DOC group chat on the phone and just put in, is any FTOs available?
Yeah, I was a bit unclear about if we're supposed to do both of those things because it seemed like they wanted us to focus on that new channel option or that new email option.
Yeah, you know, I would still say do both until someone says otherwise. Do both.
Yeah, fair
because,
enough.
like for me, I didn't get a notification at all that anyone had put that in there. Like I didn't see anything. Like there's no like little red pop up thing just saying that there's something in there at all. Like what usually happens with that area.
Yeah, all right. It's good to know. I should pester people more if I need to have a training session.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, and actually when you put in, say when you put into your group chat in the phone, put in ask for FTOs and say that you're available from this time to this time. Try to use Eastern Standard Time. I know for yourself it'd probably be a little bit hard, but do that little tiny bit of math and do that, and it should work out that way. People will know, and then if an FTO becomes available, they'll probably go, "Hey, are you still available for, or are you still ready for a session?"
Yeah, it's probably a better idea. Because it seemed like with the email, they just wanted to say, hey, just put a message up when you're ready. But I don't know, maybe people would like some kind of window or like to know when people are going to be around.
Have a good window. Now, with regards to the email portion, still keep it the same way. As you're available, have that first part open. And then once you're not available, you can just go ahead and do the same thing like you did last time. And that pretty much means like, okay, you're no longer available.
Yeah, no, that's
And
fine.
because if an FTO gets on duty and they're looking at their phone, they're like, oh fuck, okay, there's someone there's looking for time. They'll probably check the email and be like, oh, they're still available. Okay, and they'll probably reach out to you.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Any other big questions at all?
Not really questions, but you know, I did listen
any
to
comments, concerns, or anything?
I did actually listen to a couple of those Molly tapes that you pointed out to me.
Yeah, they're very graphic.
Yeah, they're pretty messed up, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. And we have people that are just like that are still in here.
Yeah, wasn't no that Jasper guy. I mean, he's an inmate here, isn't he?
Yep. But he's kind of going. Actually, let's start walking back to your car because it's coming up to storm. I'd like you to be out of here with your car
Sure.
before. Oh, one thing. Did anyone bring up to you what you can take with you off duty?
No.
Do not take any DOC equipment with you when you're off duty.
Okay. Yeah, I think I can't remember if it was explicitly mentioned, but I think I just assumed that was the case.
Yeah, don't bring your radio, flashlight, cuffs, anything. Because if people know that you're DOC, they can easily grab that stuff from you and use it. And you have your stuff labeled, correct? Like your taser and everything?
Yes.
Go ahead and go get your vehicle and get it outside. I will meet you probably in the lobby.
Okay, sure.
All right, yeah, go ahead and go put your gear away, go get changed, and then yeah, I'll meet you back
Yeah,
there.
alright, sure. Charlie 33, 1042.
Thank you for your service.
But yeah, like I was saying, you are
think
doing
I
a great
forgot
job.
Wait, did I forget to
forgot
sign
what?
on somehow, or did I just get confused?
No, you would not be able to do anything if you were not
Yeah,
able to
right.
sign on, like
I'm
locking
just-
the doors and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hang on. Alright, I just couldn't see the sign up for a second.
Yeah,
No,
no,
all good.
that's fair. And if that happens where you can't see the sign in sheet, you just need to take a nap.
Yeah, alright.
But yeah, no, you are. I think you're doing fantastic. What I am hoping what you'll be able to do soon is get some inmate interaction. But like I said, keep talking to people the way that you're talking to George, and I think you will be fine. Just don't get the role of being a DOC officer go to your head, because if you do, inmates will make sure that they'll make sure that they let you know that they're not happy with that.
Yeah, no, it's good to talk to George. It's nice to have someone else to interact with to make it a bit more real.
Exactly. And you will see when you do things at like the later shifts, or I guess for you earlier shifts, you'll like especially in that time zone. What was it? You said you're in usually the 3, usually shift 3.
Yeah, shift 3.
Yeah, like shift 2, shift 3 is when you will usually see a lot more people.
Yeah. Do you have a particular shift you normally work in, or
I'm
just do a bit of
usually
everything?
shift 1. I'm usually shift 1, but I'm also kind of shift yes. Like with people like you, I will come on duty way too fucking early to try to help get people through some of their paces, but I will also try to do stuff in the later shifts as well, just to get to that, because there are some people that I enjoy talking with around that time too. Anyways, waves are coming. You have yourself a great day, and I will see you next time.
Yeah, alright, so I'll see you later. Thanks. Alright, I'm gonna head off then. Oops. Hey, you're Bree, right?
Yes, I am.
Hi, I'm Anna.
Nice to meet you. Hop on.
Oh, awesome, thanks.
I figured you were probably at the apartments, and I was down the street, so.
Yeah, no, thanks. I appreciate you
Oh,
coming
no
by.
problem.
I just did an FTO session at the prison, and my brain was so fried afterwards, I forgot I had a rental there. So I ended up getting home with a taxi, and then, yeah, I forgot to take my car back.
Oh, good, it happens.
Hey,
that was with Tim Tim, right?
The other day.
The bank? Oh, probably. Yeah, I probably scared the shit out of you.
Yeah, I was just not paying attention. I heard some motorbike rush up behind me, and yeah, scared the crap out of me.
No, that's okay. I usually park up there because if I park on the street, there's a chance my bike gets hit. And if I park too far away from the door, the tow people will tow my bike. So.
Yeah, I see that. I think I've just been a little bit jumpy because I got kidnapped and held hostage about a week ago, but still getting over that.
Oh shit. Yeah, that does happen.
Yeah, it seems like it's a lot more common than I would like it to be here.
Yeah, it's pretty common. Especially if you're a civilian, so.
Yeah.
I at least have the protections of being the VP of my club, so people are less likely to grab me.
Oh, okay. What club are you in?
I'm the VP of Death's Omen.
Death's Omen, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm new to the
We're
city.
over in Cyprus.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with all the groups in this town yet.
Yeah, that's fair. It has also been a while since we've been in, so our name's not on the wall, probably.
Yeah. I think it was BBC who said they kidnapped me.
Fair. Love Blondie. But yeah, Tim Tim knows us, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're one of the groups that we generally understand that DOC has a job to do, and we're not going to be mad about it, you know?
Yeah, it seemed like the people who kidnapped me weren't too worried about me being DOC as well. They just said as long as you're not FIB or something.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. Can I give you some money or something, or?
Oh, if you want to. You don't have to, though.
I don't know. What's your state ID?
It's 18466.
18466. I don't know. What's the normal taxi rate around here?
Not a fucking clue.
Alright, I'll just send you something. Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it.
Four, 6, 6.
Thank you.
Think that worked?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
What
awesome.
I'm gonna do, I'll give you my number. If you ever need anything, you can reach out.
Hey, cool. Thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem. You have a good one, okay?
Yep, you too. damn it, you stupid fucking car.
Hello, this is Bree.
Hey Bree, it's Anna here. You know how you dropped me off at the prison to pick up my rental car?
Oh, you don't have a rental car up there, do you?
You wouldn't happen to know how to lockpick cars, would you?
Well, you see, that would be illegal, but, you know, somebody might be able to come up there, and, if you turned your back, things might happen, you know?
Oh, I would appreciate it. I actually got the police to help me earlier today because this actually happened already today and they helped me out, but now it's happened again. So, and they're ignoring my 311 message this time, probably because they're like, why are you an idiot, and have done this twice today.
That's fair. I have to pick up my fiance, and then I'll be right up there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. I'll see you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, all right. You?
Yeah, could be better. I keep screwing up these car rentals. I never book it for long enough and my training sessions always seem to go forever.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, Tim's a bit of a yapper.
Yeah.
Did you 311 so that no one thinks that we're stealing the car?
Alright, I'll do that now.
They might show up anyway, you just need to show them your rental papers. And there's a good chance if you get pulled over, they'll question it.
So just in general, I'm gonna recommend that you get a new one.
Is it? Yeah, I did get told
Like
to get a new
rental.
key. Yeah, I was probably gonna go to bed soon anyway, so yeah.
My,
should be
my
alright.
advice would be to return the car and then get a new one when you wake up next.
Okay, yeah.
Just because yeah, the popo don't like it when you break into a rental.
Yeah.
Particularly
There
if
you
it's
go.
expired.
Oh, thanks heaps.
No key required.
Awesome, great. Alright, yeah, I'll catch you guys around then. I should send you
Yeah,
some
have a
more
good
money
one.
for this, I guess.
No, you're good.
Okay, alright, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Alright, bye.
Hello.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Just heading to the apartments.
All right.
Okay, well have a
Cool.
great day.
Be safe.
You too.